Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tomer, the co-founder of the Digital Reach platform, and today we're going over on how to create a retargeting audience on Facebook. First, let's define what retargeting is. Retargeting is a form of online advertising that brings back website visitors who haven't converted on their first visit to an online store. When a person visits your online shop, a cookie is placed on their browser. The cookie lets you recognize and follow your store's visitors when they visit other sites and then display ads to these people. Simple enough, right? So basically the overall idea is to send an ad, a specific targeted ad, to people who have not converted on your website. So it can be either somebody who hasn't converted on a contact form, somebody who is in the shopping cart but has yet to buy or purchase one of your products. So let's switch over to the business manager page. So first, you want to sign into your business manager page and then click on these three arrows up here. Then go all the way under assets and click audiences. When you click that, you'll get redirected to this page right here. So from there, what I'll do to create the retargeting audience is that you go under custom audiences, right? So you go to custom audience and you click that. There. So you can once again see all the options you have when you create a custom audience. You have website, customer list, app activity, offline activity, video, Instagram business profile, lead form, events, instant experience, and Facebook page. Now, realistically speaking, you could run a retargeting ad for all these sorts of people, right? So you have a customer list, right? Video, right? So maybe somebody looks at your video and for a certain period of time, but they have yet to make a purchase. You can target those people. Same thing with your lead form. Any of these things, you can really run a retargeting audience, but most specifically, it's easier and it's usually used for website traffic. So let's click website. Then you'll get this little pop-up right here. Now, who do I want to target? So to retarget these individuals, I want to first decide who I'm going after, right? So what I'm going to do is I want to include people who meet any of the following criteria. So this is my pixel, and if you don't have the pixel, you need to install your pixel. Now, when you have enough data or traffic, it'll be easier to target these people, right? So I mean, if you only have one person, it might be difficult for Facebook to show your ad to that one person, right? Who went to your website. So you need a certain amount of website visitors, and right now we don't have too many website visitors because our website is new, relatively new. So what I was going to do is I'm going to change this instead of the past 30 days, I'm going to do the past 90 days. Now, I don't want all website visitors. I want people who are on a specific landing page or web page. So in this case, I want people who've been on my contact form, right? So I click contact. There. I want anyone who's been on my contact form, and let's say the name. Let's call it contact form retargeting. Next, you just click create audience. Great, so now you click done. Then from there, now it's the time where you can do the actual retargeting part of it. So when you get very specific with the targeting. So let's go to contact form. Let's go to saved audience because we're going to create a saved audience. Now we're going to call this audience contact form retargeting audience YouTube example. That's what I'm going to call it. So I want to pick for my audiences, I want to pick my contact form retargeting. Now, what I would do if I wanted to be very specific is that I would create actually a new form, so I can exit out real quick and do the same process again, or I can go to contact form. But in this case, I'll just create another custom audience, right? So same idea. We're gonna do any visitors, or you can even upload the customer list, by the way. But in this case, we'll just do anyone within the last 180 days, and I'll call this people who visit a certain landing page, and I want to do the people who have not been on contact. Thank you. There we go. And I want to target, I'm going to call this exclusion retargeting, because I do not want these people to be targeted, right? So if they already filled out the contact form, I don't want to send them back to contact me, because I already most likely have their information that I can reach out to them again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to saved audience. We're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to call this contact form retargeting. Retargeting audience YouTube example. And the custom audience, we'll do this again. We'll do contact form retargeting, and we will exclude. We're going to exclude. There we go. Exclusion to retargeting. So we don't want people who've already submitted their contact form to us. Now, we're going to do the same thing, people living or recently in this location. So for this example, I'm going to just keep United States, because we're a digital marketing agency. We can do business with anyone in the States. Now, like I said prior, in previous tutorials, you easily could narrow that down to different areas, right? So I can do Albany, New York. You see right here, Albany, New York. But in this case, like I said, I want to target people in the United States. The United States, which is the country and region. Now the age group gets interesting, right? So I'm looking for probably small business owners or business owners out there, or higher ups, right? So I'm making the assumption that these people tend to be the ages of, let's just say in this example, 28 to about 60. That's what I want to target, right? I want all genders, and I want the language to be English. So I'm going to choose English all. Now I can get more detailed with the targeting, but in this case, what I'm going to do is I'll do exactly what I've done in previous tutorials, where I'll pick the specific demographics that I want to target, right? So I'm going to go after people in a specific, here we go, line of field. So let me do industries. So I'm going to target people who are in business and finance. I want to target people who are in, where was it, right here? Here we go. Healthcare, IT, because these are industries that we do business in. I want to try something new with legal services, management, and that should be good right there, right? So those are detailed targeting right there. Now I want to narrow down the audience a little bit further, and I want to have small business owners as a behavior, right? So when I run these ads, right, and that will be in another tutorial where I'll show you actually how to create a retargeting campaign. Basically, what you're seeing right here is that my audience name is obviously contact form retargeting audience YouTube example. I have my website, which is contact form retargeting. My exclusion audience. Now, in this case, what you could do, you can either put a customer list, because maybe you don't want them to recontact you, you don't want those ads going to them, or you can do people who maybe submitted a contact form within a certain time period. So like I said, mine was 180 days, but mostly primarily because of the website traffic or lack thereof. Now you can obviously choose a specific location, but I am content with the United States. The age group, which I chose 28 to 60. English all. Demographics, I want people who work in these industries: business, finance, healthcare, medical services, IT and technical services, legal services, and management. And then I'm narrowing it down, right? So I want all those people, but on top of that, I want small business owners of people in these industries, right? Now, I can exclude some people. I can narrow it further. I can exclude some connections, add some connections. Like right here, you can see people who like your page, friends of people who like your page. Exclude people who like your page, people who use your app, friends of people who use your app. Exclude people who used your app, people who responded to your event, or exclude people who already responded to your event. And you can even do advanced combination of these, right? So all you would have to do, this is my retargeting audience. So when the ads run, it's going to be targeting these individuals. And you can see here, usually it tends to be data is not going to be available in this case of my potential audience. But next, all you do now is click Create Saved Audience. And there you go. Right here. There we go. Contact form retargeting YouTube audience. The size is not available. However, it is ready to use. And you can see that right here under availability, right? So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing more of these tutorials. Until next time, I'm signing off.